Are your legs getting weaker with each passing year, making simple walks increasingly difficult? Do you find yourself gripping handrails more tightly, avoiding stairs, or feeling unsteady on your feet? What if I told you that this decline isn't inevitable, but likely caused by specific vitamin deficiencies that almost nobody talks about? Not even your doctor. The truth is, there are 6 essential vitamins that can transform weak, unstable legs into strong, reliable limbs that keep you independent and active well into your 90s, just like they did for me, and thousands of other seniors who discovered this secret. Let me tell you about Eleanor, a remarkable 94-year-old former elementary school teacher from Ohio. At 75, Eleanor's mobility had deteriorated so severely that she became wheelchair-bound. Her doctors told her this was just part of aging and that she should accept her new reality. But Eleanor refused to give up. Through extensive research, she discovered that her leg weakness wasn't due to age, but to specific vitamin deficiencies that were silently destroying her muscles, nerves, and bones. After addressing these deficiencies with targeted supplementation, something remarkable happened. Within months, she began standing again. By her 80th birthday, she was walking unassisted. Now, at 94, she walks 2 miles daily and even teaches a senior fitness class twice weekly. When her doctor tested her leg strength recently, he was shocked to find it matched that of a healthy 65-year-old. Today, I'm going to reveal exactly what Eleanor discovered, the 6 critical vitamins that can restore and maintain your leg strength, regardless of your age. Vitamin 1, vitamin D3, the muscle preserver. Is your body silently destroying your leg muscles right now due to this common deficiency? If you're over 60, there's a 78% chance the answer is yes, and it's happening faster than you realize. Groundbreaking research from the Journal of Clinical Endocrinology and Metabolism reveals that severe vitamin D deficiency directly triggers muscle wasting in older adults, particularly in the legs. Dr. Robert Thompson, Chief of Geriatric Medicine at Boston Medical Center, warns, what most seniors don't realize is that vitamin D is not just about bone health. It directly controls muscle protein synthesis and strength. When levels drop below 30 ng/ml, muscle fibers begin to atrophy rapidly, often starting in the legs, where we need strength most for mobility and independence. Consider what happened to Howard, an 82-year-old retired accountant from Michigan. For years, he watched his leg strength diminish, despite staying active with daily walks. Climbing stairs became increasingly difficult, and he began to fear falling, a concern his doctor dismissed as normal aging. Then Howard's grandson, a medical student, suggested testing his vitamin D levels. The results were shocking. His level was just 18 ng/ml, severely deficient despite spending time outdoors regularly. Howard began supplementing with 5,000 IU of vitamin D3 daily. Within just 3 weeks, he noticed less fatigue when walking. By 6 weeks, he could climb stairs without gripping the railing. His follow-up test showed his level had risen to 42 ng/ml, and his doctor was astonished by the improvement in his leg strength and stability. Here's what you need to do immediately. Ask your doctor for a 25-hydroxyvitamin D blood test, not just a standard vitamin panel, which often misses this critical marker. If your level is below 40 ng/ml, and it likely is, start supplementing with vitamin D3, not D2, which is less effective, at 2,000–5,000 IU daily with a fatty meal for better absorption. For even faster results, take it alongside vitamin K2, which we'll discuss shortly. Don't wait until your legs can't support you. This simple supplement could be the difference between walking confidently and becoming dependent on others. Have you checked your vitamin D levels recently? This silent deficiency won't announce itself until significant damage has already occurred. Vitamin 2, vitamin B12. The nerve regenerator. The hidden nerve damage that's making your legs increasingly unstable could be happening right now without you even knowing it. That pins and needles sensation, the numbness in your feet, or the increasing difficulty feeling the ground beneath you isn't just getting older. It's your body screaming for help. Researchers at Tufts University have discovered that B12 deficiency affects up to 43% of seniors over 60, causing progressive nerve degeneration that directly impacts balance, coordination, and leg strength. Dr. Sarah Jameson, neurologist at Cleveland Clinic, explains, the myelin sheath protecting nerve fibers begins to deteriorate without adequate B12, causing signaling disruptions between the brain and legs. What's alarming is that this damage becomes irreversible if not addressed quickly. By the time most seniors notice symptoms, significant nerve impairment has already occurred. Take Florence, a 77-year-old retired nurse from Pennsylvania. Despite her medical background, she didn't connect her gradually worsening balance and frequent falls to a nutritional deficiency. Multiple doctors prescribed balance exercises and even suggested a walker, but none checked her B12 levels. It wasn't until her new physician ordered comprehensive testing that the problem was identified. Her B12 was critically low at 118 pg/ml. Normal is above 400. After just 2 months of proper supplementation, Florence's transformation was remarkable. The numbness receded, her balance improved significantly, and she regained confidence in her walking. I feel like I've gotten 10 years of my life back, she told her doctor at her follow-up appointment. Here's what you must do today. Request a methylmalonic acid, MMA test alongside a B12 blood test. Standard B12 testing often misses functional deficiencies. If your level is below 500 pg/ml, not just the 200-300 pg/ml that labs consider normal, start supplementing with methylcobalamin, not cyanocobalamin, form of B12 at 1,000-2,500 nanounce/mcg daily, ideally as a sublingual tablet for better absorption. For severe deficiencies, weekly B12 injections provide the fastest improvement. Don't wait until you're using a walker. This deficiency progressively destroys the nerves controlling your legs, and once the damage becomes permanent, no amount of supplementation will restore function. Are you willing to risk permanent disability when the solution is this simple? Vitamin 3, vitamin K2, the bone strengthener. The calcium crisis that's weakening your bones from the inside out isn't what you think. The problem isn't getting enough calcium. It's getting that calcium into your bones instead of your arteries. And there's one critical vitamin that makes all the difference. Groundbreaking research from Rotterdam study involving 4,800 participants revealed that adequate vitamin K2 intake reduced fracture risk by 81% in seniors. Dr. Jonathan Carter, orthopedic specialist at Mayo Clinic, warns, most seniors take calcium supplements without realizing they're potentially causing more harm than good without vitamin K2. Without this crucial nutrient, calcium deposits in soft tissues and arteries instead of strengthening bones, leading to both weakened legs and increased cardiovascular risk. Consider Vincent, a 79-year-old retired construction worker from Colorado. Despite taking calcium supplements faithfully for years, his bone density continued declining, and he suffered a devastating hip fracture after a minor fall. During his recovery, a specialist identified the missing piece in his regimen, vitamin K2. Vincent began supplementing with K2 alongside his calcium and vitamin D3. At his 1-year follow-up, his bone density scan showed a 7% improvement, shocking his doctors who typically expect only a 1-2% change at best. More importantly, Vincent regained his confidence and returned to his active lifestyle, including his beloved hiking trips with his grandchildren. Here's what you need to do immediately. Add vitamin K2, specifically the MK7 form, which stays active in the body longer, to your daily regimen at 100-200 mcg. Always take it alongside vitamin D3 and calcium for synergistic effects that maximize bone strengthening and prevent inappropriate calcification. If you're currently taking blood thinners like warfarin, Coumadin, consult with your doctor before supplementing, as K2 can interact with these medications. Don't wait for a fracture to teach you this lesson. Start protecting your bones now with this critical nutrient that most doctors still overlook. Remember, it's not just about preventing breaks. Stronger bones mean stronger legs and greater independence for years to come. Vitamin 4, magnesium, the muscle relaxer. The invisible muscle cramping deficiency affecting 82% of seniors could be the hidden reason you experience those painful leg cramps that wake you at night, the Charlie horses that stop you mid-walk, or the persistent muscle tightness that makes movement uncomfortable and unsteady. Research published in the Journal of the American College of Nutrition shows that magnesium deficiency directly impacts muscle function, contributing to cramping, spasms, and weakness, particularly in the legs. Dr. Lisa Williams, neuromuscular specialist at Johns Hopkins, explains magnesium is required for proper muscle contraction and relaxation. When levels are insufficient, muscles remain partially contracted, causing the stiffness, soreness, and weakness many seniors attribute to just getting old. What's concerning is that standard blood tests often miss this deficiency, since only 1% of the body's magnesium is in the bloodstream. Take Dorothy, a 71-year-old retired librarian from Arizona. For years, she suffered debilitating nighttime leg cramps that disrupted her sleep and left her exhausted and unsteady during the day. Her doctor prescribed quinine, which provided minimal relief with concerning side effects. When her new physician suggested a therapeutic trial of magnesium, Dorothy was skeptical but willing to try anything. Within just 5 days, her leg cramps significantly decreased. After 2 weeks, they disappeared completely. Most surprisingly, she noticed her overall leg strength and stability improved dramatically. "I used to feel wobbly getting up from a chair," she explained, "but now I feel solid and confident in my movements." Here's what you should do starting tonight. Begin supplementing with magnesium glycinate, not oxide, which is poorly absorbed, at 300-400 mg daily, preferably divided between morning and evening doses. The glycinate form causes less digestive distress than other forms. For immediate relief of leg cramps, try topical magnesium oil applied directly to cramping muscles. This bypasses the digestive system for faster results. Also, increase consumption of magnesium-rich foods like dark leafy greens, nuts, seeds, and avocados. Don't wait for another night of excruciating cramps. This simple mineral supplementation could transform how your legs feel and function within days, not months. Are your muscles crying out for this critical nutrient right now? Vitamin 5, omega-3 fatty acids, the joint lubricator. The silent inflammation that's aging your joints years faster than it should could be the real reason your knees ache with each step, your ankles feel stiff in the morning, or your hips protest when you stand up. This hidden inflammation doesn't just cause pain, it's actively degrading the very structures that keep you mobile and independent. Research from the Journal of Rheumatology demonstrates that specific omega-3 fatty acids can reduce inflammatory markers by up to 43% in seniors with joint discomfort. Dr. Andrew Reynolds, rheumatologist at Northwestern University, explains, "The EPA and DHA in omega-3s directly inhibit inflammatory cytokines that break down cartilage and synovial fluid in aging joints. Many seniors are taking pain medications that mask symptoms, while the underlying inflammation continues damaging the joint until replacement becomes the only option." Consider Samuel, a 75-year-old retired teacher from Washington. His knee pain had become so severe that his orthopedist recommended knee replacement surgery. Wanting to avoid surgery, Samuel began researching alternatives and discovered the anti-inflammatory power of high-dose omega-3s. He began taking 2,500 milligrams of combined EPA-DHA daily. Within 3 weeks, he noticed decreased morning stiffness. By 8 weeks, his pain had diminished so significantly that he cancelled his surgery consultation. 6 months later, he was able to resume his favorite activity, hiking with his dog, something he hadn't done in nearly 2 years. His orthopedist was stunned by the improvement in his joint function and stability. Here's what you need to do today. Start taking high-quality, molecularly distilled omega-3 supplements, providing at least 1,000–2,000 milligrams of combined EPA and DHA daily. Look for products that specify their EPA-DHA content, not just fish oil. The actual therapeutic compounds are what matter. For maximum benefit, take with a meal containing other healthy fats to enhance absorption. For those with very stiff joints, consider a 2-week loading phase at a higher dose, 3,000 more EPA-DHA, before reducing to the maintenance dose. Don't settle for creaky, painful joints that limit your mobility. This powerful anti-inflammatory approach could have you moving more comfortably within weeks. Are you ready to feel the difference in every step you take? Vitamin 6, CoQ10, the energy catalyst. The cellular energy crisis making your legs feel like lead is happening deep within the mitochondria, your cell's power plants, and it's robbing you of the energy needed for strong, confident walking. That heaviness, fatigue, and weakness you feel isn't normal aging. It's a direct result of plummeting CoQ10 levels. Research from the University of Cordoba shows that CoQ10 levels decrease up to 65% with age, with the decline accelerating after 60. Dr. Richard Thompson, cardiologist and exercise physiologist, explains, CoQ10 is absolutely essential for energy production within muscle cells. Without adequate levels, the leg muscles cannot generate sufficient ATP, the body's energy currency, resulting in profound weakness and fatigue. What's worse, many common medications, especially statins, further deplete this crucial compound. Take Beatrice, an 81-year-old retired office manager from Florida. Despite her best efforts to stay active, she found herself increasingly exhausted after even short walks, having to sit and rest after just half a block. Multiple doctors dismissed her concerns as normal for her age. Then her pharmacist noticed she was taking a high-dose statin and suggested CoQ10 supplementation. Skeptical but desperate, Beatrice tried 200 milligrams daily of ubiquinol, the active form of CoQ10. The results astonished her family. Within 3 weeks, she could walk twice as far without resting. By 2 months, she was completing her entire daily walk without stopping, something she hadn't done in years. "It's like someone replaced my batteries," she told her doctor, who was amazed by her transformation. Here's what you must do immediately. If you're over 65 or taking statins, start supplementing with ubiquinol form CoQ10, not ubiquinone, which is less bioavailable in seniors, at 100–200 milliliters daily with a meal containing fat for optimal absorption. Those taking high-dose statins should consider 300 milliliters daily, as these medications severely deplete CoQ10. For fastest results, look for formulations containing MCT oil or black pepper extract, which enhance absorption. Don't accept leg fatigue and weakness as inevitable. This powerful, energizing nutrient could revitalize your walking strength within weeks. Imagine what you could do with renewed energy in your legs, the walks you could take, the activities you could enjoy, the independence you could maintain. Isn't that worth trying this simple supplement? These 6 essential vitamins don't just support your legs, they rebuild the foundation of your mobility, independence, and confidence. By addressing deficiencies in vitamin D3, B12, K2, magnesium, omega-3s and CoQ10, you're not just preventing decline, you're actively restoring strength you may have thought was lost forever. Like Eleanor, you too can experience a transformation in your leg strength and stability, regardless of your current age or condition. Start with one supplement today, then gradually add the others until you're addressing all 6 critical nutrients. Your future depends not on your age, but on the action you take right now to nourish the very structures that keep you walking strong and living independently. If you found this information valuable, please hit the like button right now and comment below which of these 6 vitamins you're going to try first. Subscribe and turn on notifications to receive more life-changing health insights that most doctors won't tell you. Share this video with someone you love who struggles with leg weakness or mobility issues. You might just change their life forever.